It's Thursday, and you know what Thursday means? That's right. It is time for the War Eagle Reader and our segment, It's Pronounced Jordan.
And now for something completely different.
This is Shug Jordan, coach of the Auburn Tigers.
Say what?
No. It's pronounced
Jordan.
yes.
It's Rod's favorite part right there.
This is Shug Jordan, football coach of the Auburn Tigers.
Now, there is no truth at all to the rumor that Ron wanted me to make a copy of that and send it to him so he could have it as his ringtone on his cell phone. There is no validity to that rumor. That is.
I want the public to know
that
that
is-
I don't approve of that at all.
That is
I don't approve of this.
That was unsubstantiated rumor, innuendo, and hearsay.
I thought that's why you weren't here last week.
We're
It
not gonna
was a protest.
It kind of was, and then he came back. So we're not sure what that means.
Hot tamales.
That's right. Oh, boy. Jeremy, how are you, sir?
Doing good.
Excellent.
February.
Yeah, it is. It's the month of
Been
love.
for 2 weeks. Right.
It's
right.
the month of love. Speaking of Valentine's Day, well, no, we're not going to talk about.
Go ahead.
Getting haircuts.
no, he's
Ask him.
Ask him.
Well, the question.
Cupid, ask him the question.
Well, do you celebrate Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot there.
Yeah.
I don't really celebrate a whole lot.
No.
I don't really do a whole lot personally. And Ron gives
It's just
me
like
a
a
hard time.
personality test or something like that.
Ron is convinced that I am Lone Wolf McQuaid out here. I'm the only guy on the planet who does not really. I just don't get into. I'm kind of a Grinch.
I sent flowers.
There you go. No, that's good. Good
Whatever.
for you.
Supported the local economy, didn't you?
Exactly.
That's more than Rich did.
Flower store.
Oh, now listen,
All
I
the
support
way.
the economy. See, I just do it year round instead of once a day. Oh, booyah! Hello.
I don't need a day.
That's exactly right.
All right.
I don't need Hallmark to tell me. All right, so
You're such a big tough guy, Rich.
I know it.
There's a lot of that anti-Valentine stuff
Yeah,
going
I know.
on
I know.
around.
Yeah, it's Single Appreciation Awareness Day.
Yeah. Yeah, those people are
It's
horrible.
crazy. All right. So what's going on at the War Eagle Reader? What are we talking about today on It's Pronounced Jordan?
Well, we're forgetting sports.
Okay.
We're going to come right out with it.
Okay.
Like we're not,
All right.
no pretense at all here.
So the purpose of this show, we're just kind of pushing to the side.
It's
Out of
kind
the way.
It's kind of like our show every day, Ron.
Well, well, no, I mean, I'm going to have some good sports tie-ins, but if you
Okay,
go into the
okay.
War Eagle Reader, Ron, I'm sure
Absolutely.
I'm sure you've seen it.
Avid.
on the front page right now, you see there's a man.
Yes.
He's wearing a ski mask.
Yes.
He's wearing some white Adidas, and that's all he's wearing.
How about those apples?
That's right.
You mean he's?
Those apples.
You mean he's?
You know what I'm saying.
You mean he's
Right.
as Louis Grizzard would say, naked.
Naked.
Not to be
Right.
confused with naked.
Right. And it's a plain post. It's the title wise, it's just Streaking at Auburn, 1974. And the reason it's up is, we're speaking of Valentine's Day and everything. It was a tie-in because 2 days ago or the 15th, what's today, the 16th? So yesterday.
Ask Rich.
The
He
14th
just
would be
found out
Valentine's
Well, no,
Day.
I mean, today's the 16th.
Yes.
2 days ago. All right.
Yes.
Well, the 15th, February 15th, was the 38th anniversary
Okay. Of when this happened.
of Auburn's first streak as this fad, that was happening back in the,
Back in the early 70s.
started, early 74.
And just to clarify, a lot of people may not be aware, especially our younger listeners, may not be aware that this actually, you may only be familiar with it in Europe in soccer matches
Right.
with people running across the pitch.
Weak.
And that is just weak.
Weak.
All right, now, this actually was a fad that started on college campuses back in the early 70s where people would just go streaking. And if you saw the movie Old School with Will Ferrell, that was a reference to this fad that kind of faded away,
Yeah, I mean,
thankfully.
and people,
it petered out, so to speak.
Well, people pick it on, right? Good God.
What?
Petered out.
It just faded away.
Faded. And, I mean, it's been around. I mean, people do it every now and then. I remember Ron. Yeah, but, it's it comes and goes and everything.
Right.
And but yeah, I mean, back then it was like this thing to do.
It was
there was this
right.
novelty to it. And
Absolutely,
it was
it's
going crazy.
counterculture movement. That.
Well,
whole
right,
thing.
and a lot of people think of it. You kind of like tie it into that. You know what I mean? And Vietnam and hippies and yada
right,
yada.
sure,
But a lot of folk
sure.
were kind of like, Vietnam's over for us, and now college kids are finally being college kids again.
Right.
We're not protesting; they're just running.
They're
naked.
just
they're
being
letting off,
crazy.
They're letting off some.
This is the
fleshy steam.
It's the 70s version of how many kids can we fit in a phone
Exactly.
booth, or let's
Swallowing
swallow the
goldfish.
goldfish. Yeah,
Exactly.
got it. Okay,
Right. Or
panty raids.
panty raids.
Sure.
Yeah, they were still. Yeah, that was right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
It's all tied in.
I got sure.
So,
Do we have air conditioning in this building?
so, but yeah, so
Can we
Auburn,
get a defibrillator for Ron, please?
this thing, and so on February 15th,
Right.
Auburn had its first streak, and it was the first school in the state, and it was one of the first schools in the Southeastern Conference to do this, and people were kind of like racing to do it.
Right.
And so yeah, so that's when I found out about that many moons ago.
Right. Oh, nice. That was
That just happened.
that was.
When I found out, about
I need
it,
a rim shot button. Is what I need. Oh,
it
wow.
I was kind of like, well, there's something, anything we can put in our trophy case, that Bama doesn't have.
Sure.
I mean, I was all for it. First school to streak, in the state and everything. So that and the reason it's up now is, like I said, because it's the 38th anniversary, and it actually has some ties to Valentine's Day as well, because that's when a story came out. What are y'all writing over here?
I'm taking notes.
Taking notes?
That's
Good
what I'm
Lord.
doing. Ron's writing an apology
I brought-
into his wife really quick, saying that he had no idea this was going to be the subject matter.
Well, you notice I didn't bring any of my my sheets or notes.
You
or
have no
anything.
letters or
No,
anything.
because this stuff is
Glad I deposited my check today.
internal
Yeah, well, listen, if
and
you
external.
listen, if you had visual aids today, I think we would probably be in trouble with
Now-
the FCC.
Observe.
That's right. All right, so continue.
Right.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
so on when I found out about this because of it's in the Glomerata, the 74 Glom.
It's actually in the Glom.
There was a 2-page spread on streaking, page 54 and 55, 1974 Glom.
You have it memorized.
There are naked people in Auburn University's yearbook. Now, there are several rear ends shown. There is partial frontal nudity.
You are kidding! In the 1974
in the Glom?
This is in
Auburn
the yearbook.
Glomerata.
You didn't know about this?
No, I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
Can
man.
I tell you, my 11-year-old son is on his way to the library as we speak.
Hey, it's online. I'm not going to tell you where.
Hey, come on.
It's a family
It's
show.
in the Glom, so it's okay. All right.
Partial?
That's what
Frontal?
There's a girl hanging out of her window topless with a mask on in the Glom. There's nothing blurred out.
You
There's
are
nothing
kidding.
in the yearbook. Right now, this is just bizarre. And of all the
Where was
yearbooks,
Dean Foy when this was going on?
now
Well,
I have now I won't even. Well, we'll save that.
Harry
Maybe.
Philpott.
Maybe.
All right,
I know
hey,
we'll see.
Catherine
All right,
Cater.
hang on. I want to hear the rest of this, but we got to go to break.
Right,
I want to hear
there-
where the big names were
There's some
when all this
sport.
was
All right.
happening.
There's some sports tie-ins.
All right, I want to hear
Or
all
football.
of this. I want to hear all of it. This is fantastic.
You're gonna get it.
This is fantastic. More of It's Pronounced Jordan.
You want it? You go.
Wow. More of The Drive right after this. Oh, my goodness.